Well, welcome back. This is the second example in a second video that's focused on annuities. This particular problem is about present value, and you can tell that right away when you see the word loan. Okay, so we have a loaned amount of $5,000. Okay, so this amount is the present value. So let's take that 5 grand down here. Now, since we've identified this already, what we can do is ignore the fact that that's not an FV problem. So we'll leave that as 0. If you read further, you're going to notice, what you're going to notice is that there are payments being made. Okay, so payments of 103.17. So in terms of that amount there, I'm just going to color code this here, the payments. Of course, that's not what I need. I need a highlighter. All right, payments, there it is, or PMT. So that is specifically going to be 103.17. So because that is a payment that we are making, okay, take note that we need to indicate that by a minus. So minus 103.17. Okay. Now let's move forward here. The interest rate is given as 7%. Okay. 7% interest rate. So let's put that in. And last but not least, we need to deal with PYCY along with the N. So if we consider the compound, okay, so the compound here, we're going to highlight this too. The compound is, again, 3 times the charm here, compounded bi-weekly. Okay, and if you think about it in terms of weeks, in a week, or sorry, in a year, you're going to have 52 weeks. So 1 year, 52 weeks. Now, bi-weekly means every 2 weeks. Okay, so that means that the number of payments, okay, our PY per year, again, the tablet seems to be acting up. There we go. PY would be half of that. Okay, so the 52 is the number of weeks. The 2 represents that it is every 2 weeks. So that gives us 26 2-week periods. So PY will be 26. And because it's compounded the same way, we're going to see 26 here as well. Now the N, take note, is the number of payments. Nothing is said about that because we're being asked to find it. Specifically, take a look here. How many payments are needed to pay off the loan? So that's the N. So let's grab the TVM Solver. Let's enter in all those values. Okay, so again, apps, double ones, and we'll enter in our values. So the N, of course, remains blank. The I is 7. PV is 5,000. That is the loaned amount. We'll use this plus minus key to indicate that money is being paid by us towards something else. Future value remains 0 because it's not that kind of problem. And the CY will be 26 along with the PY. Now the N, we'll go alpha enter. And as you can see, we have 52 payments. Okay, so 52 is our answer. Now it's 52 payments, that's every 2 weeks. So that's actually going to work out to be about 2 years. right? There's 26 two-week periods in 1 year, so in 2 years you'd have 52. Now the interest calculation, a little bit different than last time. Make sure I got the order right. So it's the total paid minus the amount borrowed. And I guess that should make sense because the amount borrowed uh, would be less than what you've paid back in total, because what you pay back is going to include interest. So we know we've had 26 two-week periods. Okay. And in fact, we don't even have to go that route. We've already solved for the number of payments. We know that there are 52 of them, so let's just go with the answer from the first part of the solution. So we have 52 payments, and each of those payments is $103.17. We'll do that first. I'll put brackets around it, and then we'll subtract the $5,000 that was borrowed. So we'll grab our calculator. Let's work this out. So 52 by 103.17 gives us 5364.84. That's good news. It's more than what we borrowed. So we'll subtract the 5,000. 364.84. Okay, so therefore the amount of interest paid over those 52 payments on $5,000 borrowed was $364.84. So just a quick recap. Remember that loan problems are FV questions, sorry, PV questions, and then future value, of course, it should be plainly stated in the problem if it is a future value question. Okay?